whip you in the head.
You didn't.
Did I get? Yeah, I did.
Okay, you did hit the button.
Why?
So I love you.
Alrighty.
You're
The
live.
alerts go on. We are live. Hello, world. Do. We're live and we're talking about hope. How everybody doing this week?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We had a good week. Jalapeno pop.
It's been very quiet.
Quiet week, huh?
You kill everyone you live with. That happens.
Well, get used to it. You're about to have a baby and then...
You'll never be quiet again.
I'm okay with that. I'd prefer
Depends on the baby.
noise.
Some babies sleep all the time. At least at the beginning. Some babies don't.
Yes, then they quit being babies, and then they start yelling and screaming at each other.
There's only
True.
one baby.
That's true.
There's
So-
not twins.
Hope. Anybody have any comments about the podcast? Questions, concerns, rebuttals, additions?
I would like to refute your face.
Okay.
This just is. My wife wants to refute my face.
I thought it was a very valid illustration
I thought it was a very valid face.
of the differences of hope. Like the word in Greek that they use, there's two different words for hope.
Yeah, in the New Testament. The Old Testament has 17 different words for hope.
Nice.
All with varying definitions.
Why though?
Ooh, my allergies have been raging this week.
English is a terrible
Is
language.
the
You were
rain?
fine until you turned the
Maybe.
thing on.
Mine get worse after a rainstorm.
Seriously, honest.
I guess it depends on what you're allergic to.
Yeah, different
Chicken's
people have
still
different
alive.
allergies. So, okay. Good discussion.
It's well done, it's well written, so because of that it's not really not cantankerous.
It's not invalid. is
It's
what it
not
is.
cantankerous. I'm glad it's not cantankerous.
Hi.
Hi.
You look down like you needed something.
Oh. Oh. I was just going to pull out my, well, at this point, it's really just a transcription. I didn't make any notes. I read it back through and I was like, I don't really have any other notes to put. So
Even you thought it was well written.
even I thought it was so well written it didn't need anything else.
Didn't need any additions.
No explanation.
No explanation needed. Hope leads to faith. Faith leads to the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit fills us with God's love. Oh yeah, I want to talk about that. So there's 7 different types of love in the Greek. I think it's 7. And there's one type of love that... Yeah?
Jonathan just stabbed Tim.
Jonathan stabbed Timmy?
Yeah.
Prove it.
It's right there.
Right there!
From the other side of Avery?
He had his hand out like that.
Oh, I see.
Tim was really trying to not.
Some shenanigans going on. See, I told you last week that if you come and join us, nobody would stab you, except that I couldn't speak for Jonathan. Yes.
Wow, Jonathan.
You gotta really deserve it.
Or be Timmy.
Or be Timmy.
That means he deserves it.
So if your name's Timmy and you want to come to, you might want to wear gloves or something, because he stabbed him in the hand.
Bubble suit.
With a pen, I think.
Yeah.
Like a writing pen.
He tried really hard not to make any noise.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She left you.
When you're from Decatur, pens and pens are the same thing.
Pins and pins are the same.
Writing pen. I mean,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a straight
I could have picked up
clothing pin,
A sheet pin and hit it with
a lapel
it.
pin, a
Nope.
riding pin.
You really couldn't stab him with a sheet pen, though.
I could.
What?
You just gotta
Pig
sharpen
pin.
one of
A
the
pig pin.
nails.
Mm.
A pig pin, cow pin.
Cow pin
That
is
thing
just
that
like
they
a barn,
keep
right?
Houston in.
Yeah. Which apparently Rusty does not like me anymore.
Rusty.
Big longhorn I keep posting the pictures of.
Ah.
Apparently last time I tried to get a little too close, and after that he doesn't like me no more.
You violated his personal space.
Well, apparently I did. I even gave him an offering of hay, and it didn't matter. He was very, very not happy with me.
Get like a pimple.
Did the flooding recede?
He needs a blood offering. If the flooding hadn't receded, we wouldn't be here right now.
Well, I mean, well, there's flooding and there's flooding.
Like flooding you can't get
I saw
out
like
of
a
a
little,
pickup truck, or flooding you can't get out of a Honda Civic.
Exactly.
Flooding like they close to the highways. That kind of flooding.
No crap.
Yeah.
They shut down 287 and 730.
Where did they shut down 287?
Just north of Decatur.
Okay.
There's
So,
two
like,
spots
Lloyd-
there where the water is south of Decatur.
Yeah, when you're coming through the woods.
Oh yeah, just south of Decatur, but they close it just south of Decatur, but literally just south of Decatur.
Yeah.
Like
Like right there at the split. 287 highway, 287 business.
no, further north than that.
Get
Oh,
some
okay.
tea.
And there's this field that's got railroad track, and then field, and then two sections of road, and that part of that field fills up. You can see the field filling up, and then it comes over the road, and so. But what?
I was just repeating her. I just
Oh.
heard her say, okay, but. Don't act like I'm the weird one here, okay?
Well, okay, but your weird begot their weird, which begot her weird, which attached to these two weird. Her weird didn't attach to that. No.
No.
This.
I've never attached to her.
Have you attached to Timothy?
Because he can't answer that.
I ain't even going any further than that.
I love Timmy a lot.
He did just stab him.
So they were technically for a moment attached
Yeah.
during the stab.
And that is her weird, is that it is attached to his weird.
No, you're stretching it, man.
Yeah. Good try though.
She's not that weird. Timmy is her weird.
Have you met her?
Have you met you? We're wondering. We've been calling everybody else weird. In fact, we know that you are the weirdest one here.
Hey, it takes one to know one.
It does. I didn't say
The person most qualified.
Yeah, and who are you attached to?
this one. Unfortunately.
If he's weird, you're a weird lover.
You do love weird.
At a point.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, with your coils and your fangs.
That was a reference back to the Jungle Book earlier.
I'm not slow like him. Okay, I'm just weird.
I missed the Jungle Book conversation, apparently.
Yep.
She has a lips like Cobb. She loves me like a python does. Smothers the life
I like
out
that
of you
song,
and
I'm gonna love you like a
swallows
black widow.
Gotcha.
I
like that song.
love you like a love song, baby.
I like that song.
Play with it. Weird.
It's fun.
I don't think we're gonna be able to stay on hold tonight. We just went from song to song for no reason.
It's really not required for us to stay on topic. I mean, that's not what fellowshipping is all about.
But I think it's less than normal.
You talk about pregnant women playing with their bellies.
Oh, that was beautiful.
He's gonna end up with shaken baby syndrome.
Before he's born.
How is this child born with shaken baby syndrome?
He'll get that from Brent. Because Brent goes,
That's okay. Desi went shooting like 6 weeks before Aiden was born.
No, it was like 3 days before Aiden was born.
contemplating it.
Did the baby jump or anything from the noise?
No, I was trying to go into labor, set contractions or something now. Nothing.
what'd you do?
Went shooting when I was pregnant with Aiden.
12 days of coach gun, 45, 70.
to a concert and sat right beside the speakers, and he was like, "Wow, what's going on here?"
It's loud. I think that's her, like, kind of giving you permission.
Or she doesn't want to be involved.
She doesn't want to get
She doesn't
stabbed.
trust Timmy to aim and trying to stab me back, so she's afraid she might get caught. So she's.
Avery, do you want to come sit by me?
You want to come sit in my lap?
It's kind of creepy. It's Connie's lap we're
Yeah.
talking about. That's kind of creepy.
You and Houston can switch spots if you want.
Then they'll be way too close.
Yeah, we don't want them all sitting next to each other.
I'm not allowed to sit next to him. There are reasons.
We got this close, and I've derailed the conversation 4 times. I have to be over there, or I'm not focused.
I told you to come sit over here, and you didn't do what I told you to.
Comfy.
I wasn't going to move.
I didn't want you to move. I was going to move.
I don't want to sit by him.
There. Somebody needs to.
If he would stop moving around.
It's not me. It's him.
That's what I'm saying. If you would stop moving around, then he would be able to do it.
I've not had enough sleep, and so everything is wrong.
Oh, your bro.
She's touching hers too.
Get it up. No.
She's touching her belly. You're touching your
Yeah,
belly.
I took 2 naps today.
Everybody touches their belly.
I took no naps today.
I
got
took-
home at 3 a.m. and then we got
Her
up.
shorts are very tight.
And then I took a 20-minute nap in the car.
And we had no naps yesterday.
We had no naps yesterday because we were
You win. 'Cause
at the mall.
I got more sleep than that. It was just interrupted a bunch.
And
I took a nice nap this afternoon.
I did not. I haven't been sleeping either.
with a human moving inside you all the time,
Moving?
you can't imagine you would be asleep.
No, he's not moving. Yeah, no, it gets worse at night. He just moves all the time.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, some babies do that only at night, not during the day.
Yeah, no,
My
he,
theory-
he barely moves during the day, but at night he's like.
My theory is during the day you're moving around too much, and so it
Yeah.
pulls them to sleep. That's my theory.
I think he's just nocturnal.
Are you carrying a raccoon?
He's gonna come out with bat wings.
Between you and Brett, never be
Sorry.
the day would actually make sense.
Jeez Louise, mama.
Too loud.
I'm not
He doesn't
nocturnal.
like it when it's loud.
I'm trying to eat in
I go
peace
to
and
sleep
quiet
at
here.
like 10.
Yeah, I'm trying to eat in peace and quiet here.
Used to never sleep.
He's got a problem.
Well, I mean, I still have insomnia, but
He's playing with his fingers. That's what he's doing. He's not pushing right now. He's just playing with his fingers.
when I was forced to wake up at 7 to go to work.
There he is.
Can I get some water?
Like a pitcher
That's
of water.
empty.
Oh, the pitcher's empty.
It's been empty. I'm thirsty.
And when we were out, because there was a party already in here when we got here, and we were sitting out there, and I saw him coming out of here, going.
Why?
I don't know. He had both hands out like this, like. I was like, he's frustrated.
Oh, he's probably had a hard day. Why are you staring at her?
Why are you staring at her?
A thought pops in his head, and now he's like
Staring at Avery?
saying something.
Avery, just jiggle your belly. Jiggle your belly.
Defense mechanism. Jiggle the belly.
Yes.
Okay.
It gets a lot of.
Does that work for you? Actually, yes, it does, because the person would go, what?
Gotta do the truffle shuffle.
I need a little more tea, please. There. Nobody pays attention to me anyway. So.
Run.
He's going to eat you.
He's being weird today.
What kind of lotion you got on? That smells like it would taste good.
I couldn't even help that one.
You made him scream.
lotion away.
It puts the lotion on its skin because it doesn't want the belt again. Just remember that phrase. When he's lowering down the lotion in the basket, you're in the hole in the basement.
I'm very confused. Very confused.
Are you?
Yeah, I have
See,
no
you're
idea
quoting the actual movie. I was quoting Joe
what
Dirt.
movie they're quoting. But I hear that all the time.
Movie about
What?
No, I don't know. I think I saw it like on TV in passing one time, just that one scene. Because I've got a picture of it in my head.
What
but I don't-
scene?
The scene with the
That keep
basket.
quoting.
The basket with the
What
lotion. in
movie
it.
is it?
I don't know.
I've never
remember.
seen the full movie.
I've
I
only
don't
seen
even
that
know
like
what it
one
is.
scene. What movie is it? Silence of the Lambs.
Huh?
Silence of the Lambs.
Oh yeah. I've
There's
never
also
I
seen
saw
that.
that
the
movie,
Joe
but I
Dirt.
tried to.
There.
I've seen Joe Dirt, but I don't remember that.
The Buffalo Bob scene.
Oh.
Good Lord, I refuse to see Joe Dirt.
It's horrible.
It's funny.
It is so bad. So bad. Just like Pokemon.
Did you say Pokemon?
Yes.
I like Pokemon.
The Pokemon movie was so
Oh, the movie? The new one? That's what Miranda wants to see for her birthday.
It was like
Joseph
cheesy
went to
bad.
see Detective Pikachu. You might want to talk to him first.
Well, that's
No,
what we
it's
were
like
gonna take the girls
cheesy
to
bad.
yesterday.
Oh.
cheesy bad.
That's
It's,
Well, I mean, you expect Pokemon. It's supposed to be cheesy bad.
it's so
You
cheesy.
go around to the 90s cartoons.
But would the little girls like it? Like Miranda and Zoe and...
It's so bad though. I was watching it and I was like, oh my god. My friend loved it. Brent and I thought it was horrible. Well, not horrible. We thought it
to
was
me, it seems like something that
very cheesy.
it would be like too old for them. That's what they want to see.
No,
Like Punisher.
it's fine.
Ryan Reynolds.
Only has a voice.
And it's Keanu Reeves.
He's in like the last
They threw in the joke about the
minute
dog.
of the movie.
As a person?
Ryan Reynolds is?
Yeah.
Just a dog.
Oh, I thought he was. I thought it had live action and the. Is it all CG?
No, it's both.
It's basically just gun porn. It's all the movies
I thought Ryan Reynolds was in it.
He's the
He
voice of
doesn't use a
Pikachu.
gun 90% of his
Oh,
movies.
I thought he was
Not using a gun.
one of the characters in it. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't go see it then, because I would have only come to see it for Ryan Reynolds.
Better. Feel better.
But yes, your girls would like it.
Okay. So, yeah, we were
got
going to
a
take him
lot of
yesterday, and then we got flooded in. But next weekend, one of our friends can't do Saturday, and a different friend can't do Sunday. And then the weekend after that is Pride, so I have to try to figure out a time during the week to take them.
You want to take another friend?
I don't have any more money.
I can send money.
Maybe.
She's
Think about
asking
it.
if you want to
She
take
wanted to
Joseph.
see it. I wouldn't let her go see it with Joseph because he went with his friend.
Oh, you want to send
We could
Savannah?
probably do that. But let me
I think you should talk to Miranda
first.
about that.
Yeah, 'cause she had.
That should be Miranda's choice.
She chose which friends to bring.
You know you can talk.
And you know, I was expecting, for 5 tickets,
He
we
was
were going to
looking
do a
straight at
matinee.
you.
I was thinking, $50, maybe 60. It was over $70 for the tickets.
Joseph's ticket cost $12.
Yeah.
I thought it was just because of where he went. but-
No,
No.
at the rave, even matinee
It's a
at the
different-
rave, because it was a Saturday.
Ridiculous nowadays. Raven's gotten to the point where I don't even go.
That's why we don't go to the
Where else would
movies.
be cheaper though? I mean, because we're going to have to do it. Well, I guess we don't have to do it on a weekend now. It might be
We
cheaper
got the
during the week.
matinee and it was like $5.
I actually hate the Rave. I hate the Rave. Mainly because
But you have to do that at night, and I can't take a bunch of 9-year-olds at night that late. And then they're still in school.
That's
so it
why
can't be
you
late.
get the. He's
I
spit
have
up.
to do it the next week or two.
He's spitting up, Roxanne.
Well, I think some of the kids are still in school for the next couple weeks.
That's why you get the seats that are on the edge.
And I have to do it in the next 2 weeks because then Zoe and Sarah are going out of town.
150, sir?
No.
Getting 4 seats next to each
Water.
other,
Did you bring water
or
in?
5 or 6, always a pain in the butt. You should do it in weeks.
When they do the assigned seat thing.
That's what the Rave does.
Yeah,
I love
one person has to buy all the tickets. Like it's easier that way.
If you don't get your fork off of my leg.
I kind of like the assigned seating though because I hate going in there and trying to find a seat.
Yeah, I like the assigned seating.
Because I'm everywhere early, I prefer.
Well,
Getting there
that
early and
sounds
doing
like
it.
a personal problem.
You weren't early today,
You weren't, and so your assigned
very
seat was
rarely
gone.
not early.
so you lost your assigned seating.
It was an hour and a half early to the party.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
party?
we'll go there. You want to go there? I just said we were early.
What
You want me to
party?
point out to everyone why we were early?
Did you?
Miss can't read an email.
She misread the email.
That's always the woman. I thought a jury duty was
We were
taken
supposed
for
to
it.
get there 15 minutes early so all the kids could get
I
their
didn't
bullet
realize
shoe
it was the day
sizes
of.
and stuff.
Oh,
And I was like, okay, it starts at 2. But I forgot that then there was another email with a correction on the time. It's at 2:30. We got there at 1:30.
So we get out of church. We go ahead and go to Alliance and eat lunch because gotta be there at 1:45. There's no reason to go anywhere else. We'll just hang out for 30, 40 minutes. Lunch goes really fast, faster than I expected. So we're there for 30, 40 minutes. We go inside and she's like, no one's here. I wonder why. So I get emails and I'm
Where'd you eat lunch?
Red
Robin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't enjoy there. I don't like anything that was around that place.
Anywhere that has to tell you that it's yum as part of their main marketing is not yum.
So the entire brand is just called Yum.
I know. And none of it is actually yum.
I have to disagree with you on that.
I don't know. Taco Bell, KFC, Pizza Hut. Yeah, they're all kind of
I like two of those.
I like
fading.
KFC.
But they're not yummy. They're just like, yeah, I'm
KFC is
poor
yum.
and it's cheap.
KFC is pretty yum. Not as yum as it used to be before they changed their recipe, but they're
I've never liked KFC.
I haven't either.
She likes KFC.
There's two.
Except every time we go to KFC, then she orders something. She goes, I really don't like this. Everything she orders, she never likes it. But she says she likes
My
KFC.
problem is that I really, really, really like the potato wedges.
I like their famous bowl, which is their mashed potatoes and gravy.
I've had that once, and I did
with
like
the
that one.
chicken tenders and some corn. But I don't get the corn. Because
It's real
vegetables
good.
are for
Yeah.
rabbits, not rabbits.
I like vegetables.
Corn is not for rabbits.
Yeah.
I don't like
It's for
anybody's
deer.
corn.
You're not a deer.
I like
I'm not
I like
or hog.
corn on the cob.
I was reading an article about corn yesterday.
And it doesn't digest.
Just the skin.
Corn and climate.
What about it?
The Nebraskan farmers have planted so much corn over the last 50 years that they are 5 degrees cooler than all of the surrounding areas because corn has a higher sweat level than the grass that's native to the area.
That's weird.
So they planted all this corn that's not native to the area, which increased the moisture in the air, which then increased the rainfall for the whole state, which then made the whole state cooler than all the states around it.
Interesting.
What state is that?
Nebraska.
There's no.
Hi.
Oh.
You're crying out loud there. College
Smile Huskers.
Yeah,
What you want your mascot to be? Well, we husk corn.
we do have a lot of corn.
Are you staring at
You can't do
me?
that without gloves on.
He's fun.
Hi.
You're shiny.
I am.
Draw on me if I want
He's
to.
gonna smile at you.
That was the back of my brain.
You gonna track it? Yeah. Good job.
He's looking
Stab
good.
a hole in it.
Your skull is that
That's
thin?
actually really good.
Yes.
He's doing. He watched it all.
One too many IEDs.
Can you see her better now?
Yeah, no. Now he's looking at the food.
I'm sorry, I'll sit you back down.
Oh, there's Daddy. Hi.
I love the pictures of Miranda or Greg holding him. He's just like,
This is where I
Oh, he
belong.
spit up again.
Icky. Icky.
And he started drooling now, so I think he might be teething early.
He's teething.
You can't even hold the knife.
No.
That's why I'm not afraid of Timmy stabbing me.
Because he can't even hold the knife.
Hold the knife.
He's more of a gatherer than a hunter.
That's what it's hunting, not gathering.
Fishing is not hunting.
He can go find some blueberries.
And just as long as he, well, I don't know. You gotta trust what he brings back though.
Not poison.
Boysenberries are great for a good time on a Saturday night.
Boys and berries?
Yeah. You eat a few, you trip a while.
I don't think so.
I don't think we're talking about the same berries.
Isn't that the one that they make stuff with that's like popular right now?
Yeah.
Is that mulberry?
Yeah, not poison. Poison.
Okay, we were talking about the same berries.
What is it that they make the?
Boysenberry syrup.
Yeah, that's what
Boysenberry.
Is it
No,
boysenberry or is
I'm
it
saying
mulberry?
poison.
It's poison.
Starts with a P, ends in
P
poison.
what?
Starts,
P
starts with a
what?
P, ends in an oison. It's spelled
You know,
P.
poison.
Oison.
They're both tickled. Now everybody's tickled. At least you know it.
I'm an educated dummy.
Sometimes,
Trailer park.
I was gonna say, sometimes you sound so redneck. I actually have a cousin uncle.
What?
Uncle cousin.
Don't make it worse.
You have a cousin uncle?
Cousin.
Oh yeah, Shane. Okay.
Yeah, it's very weird.
It's not that
I
weird.
forgot
It
about
just sounds
him.
funny.
Now it has a name.
Yeah. It's not that weird. It happens.
It's a kunkel.
Adoption.
Okay.
Cousin uncle. Coinkle? Coiskel.
Have you watched Gravity
Take
Falls?
the word coitus out of
Yeah.
I didn't say coitus.
Not go
You
there.
said coitus.
That's where I went though.
Have you watched Gravity Falls?
Yes.
Yes, Grunkle.
Grunkle Stan. I like it.
Grunkle
Well, I had a
Stan, whose
friend that
name
had a
isn't
drunkle.
Stan.
Grunkle.
He had a drunkle. Drunk uncle.
Drunkle.
Yeah. Drunkle Jim was his name.
It's a great uncle. Everybody has a grunkle.
His name's
Spo-
not Stan.
No.
Gravity Falls is done. If you haven't,
His twin brother is Stan, but he's not Stan.
that's like you know the Green Ranger's evil in
watched all
season
of
1,
them.
right?
We've
You're
seen
like
everyone.
spoilers.
I thought I've seen them all, but I don't
It's from
remember that part.
'97. Come on, dude. It's a 20-year-old spoiler.
Spoiler. You get to attack on it.
Spoiler warning. Tommy's the Green Ranger and he's working for Rita.
What's just
See?
happened?
It's shocking.
I think another person got stabbed.
Was that pen filled with poison?
Or a poison.
Poison! Poison! You got me with that poison!
Are you okay?
She poisoned me. She poisoned me.
She's got nothing in the bones. I got a blue bone arrow now.
Oh.
I don't want to talk about your blue bones, man.
Oh.
Don't go there.
Why did you go so deep? There's nothing to go so deep.
The more she loves you, the deeper she goes.
Approved of a fork.
He probably would have rather you forked him.
Are you awake now?
Poisoned me.
Drop me in the leg on the pin.
Oh.
That reaction from just a pin?
Just like a ticket. It was a
What precipitated this stabbing?
Have you not seen what Houston's been doing to her?
He's been rocking my chair, fingering my ear, putting stuff on my back. Yeah, we went there. So,
That's what you call it.
Some parts of the country we call this foreplay. But
Not this one.
not this one?
Okay.
Just make
You
sure
were
you
asking
understand
for
that.
Yeah, right? She's like, don't be rocking my chair or fingering my ear. My wife's like, I don't want none of
I
that.
had enough wet willies in my life. Okay.
Not from me.
I don't need any more.
Hey, at least it's not what we're from your cousin.
Right?
Uncle.
No,
Cousin.
no,
My cousin.
no. Someone convinced his attractive cousin that you give away really by actually
Stick in the toe.
licking
The
the
ear.
person's ear.
Yeah, sticking your tongue right up in the person's ear.
Yeah, not licking the finger in the pocket. Actually
That's
leaning in and licking
disgusting.
your ear. And we're both like, whoever taught you that is someone you should not have around you.
You are dramatic.
So you asked about a memorial service earlier because you have plans? Is that what's going on?
Not yet.
You stabbed him twice now.
He put his tongue in my ear.
Nice.
It's a Mocklin divorce, it's fine.
Yep, it's a Mocklin divorce.
What is that?
Death.
Orville.
There's a show called The Orville. It's a new sci-fi show.
It's 2 seasons deep. I don't think you can call it new.
Oh,
Spoilers.
compared to every Star Trek show that's ever been out, which all ran for 7 to 9 seasons, The Orville is still new. And there's a race on there called the Mocklins, and they're these big burly, they're all male, and if one is born female, they immediately surgically alter it to be male.
How is anything born if they're all male?
They lay eggs. And
If it's born female, it what?
they surgically alter it to be male, because they're all an all-male society. Well,
Mostly.
spoilers, but that's not really true. Anyway, in a Mocklin divorce, if you decide you don't want to be married to the other person anymore, you just stab them in the chest in their sleep.
He wasn't asleep though.
That's a Mocklin divorce.
Like you died.
Yeah, like you just killed them, and then you're free to get remarried.
That's the only way to get a divorce with Mocklin.
That's a Mocklin divorce.
He's excited about that.
One of them has to die, and then marriage is done.
Okay.
Well, there you go. You married until
Until
he
death.
dies.
You just sped it along a little.
I survived a lot more than you have in your life.
I will survive.
I'm a survivor.
Well, you died several times.
I'm a survivor.
You're not a survivor, you're a returner.
Finn.
Nope.
He's like,
There's nothing like
He's part of the conversation.
Finn, what are you doing? Baby shark. He's dancing. It's adorable.
Did it hurt that bad?
I can't wait until Asher is here.
Okay.
You like come down really hard.
Your husband is
Either can you?
Oh. What?
Just tell him that we had a conversation. Don't let him know this has been going on the whole time.
Why?
Oh, 'cause
There's
he
a
can-
video record of it.
He didn't know how to use a computer.
Oh.
Who?
Brian.
Oh, agreed.
Agreed that he doesn't know how to use a computer?
Or maybe Houston doesn't know how to use a computer anymore.
That's why he agreed. Brotherhood.
I want some more Coca-Cola.
Go get some. And walk out there and be
That's
like,
what's
I
wrong with
demand
that baby.
Coke.
Feeding him Coca-Cola.
Demand Coca-Cola as tribute.
I have made a decision to only drink Coca-Cola on Sunday nights. And I stuck to that this week. So there.
I wanted.
This
I
week
got some
stuck
Dr.
to it.
Pepper here that I accidentally poured myself when I thought I was getting unsweet tea.
Yeah,
Sweet
I
tea is
don't want
the
Dr. Pepper. I
the
want Coke.
regular looking pitcher.
Apparently. Yeah.
I wasn't going to stick to it when I went to the grocery store yesterday. I was going to get a can of Coke, but I only had 45 cents instead of 50.
I really wanted some peach tea, and I couldn't.
Hello.
Hey, Brian.
And he says that they're out of it.
They were out of
Yeah.
it last
How
week,
come you
too,
didn't have
Yeah.
that shirt on
because of Mother's
yesterday?
Day. And then,
They didn't give it,
yeah, I asked when I got here, too.
to
He's
us
like, we haven't
until
received it.
after we ate lunch.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Savannah had hers on.
Well, she put
I was
hers
very
on
sad.
Right at lunchtime.
This is like my peach tea day.
Clean shirt that you brought.
Found a jug of peach tea.
Not only
The
clean,
Already
it's
canceled.
brand new.
I bought a jug.
Nobody.
She bought a jug of
Nobody
tea.
was at the house.
Why?
You're gonna stretch your shirt out.
She bought a jug of tea,
It tastes gross.
but she bought it from this dude down there, and it was ceramic.
Whoa.
It sounded like a dog. It sounded like you kicked a dog.
You just kicked a chihuahua.
No, it sounded like a bigger dog than that.
No, it kind of sounded
Sounded
like
like
a
a
chihuahua.
The Raptors would reach down and grab a man by. Wow.
No, I didn't grab him there. I grabbed his thigh.
That's what it looked like. But
It did. I saw it.
That's where he's
I
grabbed.
believe he's about to spit up.
how did you? What did you do?
She grabbed and pinched. I watched. It was funny.
And it worked.
Hey, hey, why are you crying?
You gonna be nice?
Yes,
Sure, take
on
me to
the
your
bus,
friend
yeah.
down by the river.
Or doesn't.
Let's go. We'll call it good. Got it. Take it back to us.
I think it was soda and then they filled it with water.
That was the peach or the
Oh.
raspberry
Raspberry.
savory part.
That's mine too.
We've been out of those stuff
Yeah.
this week. It's been pretty hefty.
What are you drinking, Austin? What?
He just made a funny noise.
Yeah, I figured we're out of the circle that as well. I think I've got like Coke, root beer, sweet and healthy tea.
Can I have a Coke, please?
Say, hello world.
Hello, it's the baby.
My name's Finnick.
Finnick. And I like to fry. He does. Hi.
Love me, love me, love me.
Hi.
I'm a baby.
Do you like my sparkle?
He does. He stopped crying.
Maybe that's why I wore it.
Hi.
I wore it because I knew he'd like the sparkle.
Look at you, me.
How are you?
I don't think I like this one though.
hand?
The single one?
Yeah.
Does it not fit right?
No.
Hi, dear.
Well, like you can adjust it, but
Dear,
I don't
you
want
blowing
to.
bubbles?
And also, like
Are
you
you
can't really
blowing
bend your
bubbles?
finger that well.
He's holding my hand and looking at his own arm.
The fan.
I got him looking at his toes earlier today.
Don't stop believing.
You gonna eat your hand now?
Hold on to the feeling.
Oh, so you can sing?
No.
Timmy goes to sing and she's like, stop it.
So no only dogs can hear.
You know what, guys?
I love you, Katie.
I can do whatever I want. I do what I want.
It's 'cause you're pregnant.
Not right now. What did you say? Did you just threaten my child?
I was gonna say,
Rude. What did he say?
He punched at my stomach.
not cool, man.
That's rude. Do you want another stab wound? I can make it blue.
Where's that passy, Mom?
Thank you. Yummy. It's a drug. It's my drug.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah?
It's my drug.
It's hard.
It's bad.
We're just hanging out.
It's like that every day. It has been hard
trying to
like,
make you go sleep.
everywhere,
We're just
every day.
hanging out.
Yes, you are.
We're just hanging out. If you want to go to sleep, you can. You don't have to.
He's been like moving over here,
Come here, cuddle me.
like right in my rib area,
some
and
cuddles.
I was just like, oh, I don't like it.
Go to passy.
Don't you love how
No,
he
it's
reacts to
been
babies?
hard, like, my
He
whole-
reacts that way to my newborn too, like that.
You know, he used to be like that.
Ah.
He doesn't like the hardness. Touch it again.
The first time he came over and held.
Ah.
Cool. I'll find something.
Blah. Blah.
Go color me a picture.
Huh?
Go do something.
Go color me a picture.
712.
I'll take him back.
He's still kind of cute.
Oh, anyways, the first time he came over and held him, he sat there and went, he's weird.
He did that.
Yeah, he's weird. Timmy did that to the baby.
You look like an
Babies are
alien.
very weird.
He did look like an old alien. What'd you hit me for?
Because I said
He
the
also
same
had
thing
that
you
same-
Oh.
Yeah. I told my friends I'm probably gonna send them pictures of my baby after he's born and be like, look how ugly he is.
Look at my ugly baby.
Look at the ugly baby.
You're a
12
handsome
adults,
person.
and I didn't count the
Still
children.
ugly.
He's very handsome.
No, he's not. Babies are ugly.
His head was all combed out because he got stuck.
What are you trying to do? Dude, the belly button is really weird because mine is already weird, and so it's got like this little
Sounds good.
this itty bitty nub just sticking out, and I'm just like, what?
Is it his finger?
No, it's my belly button.
No.
My belly button.
It really is.
It's really weird because it's just a little nub on the side of it. It's
Because
like
you've
this,
got an innie outie.
and then it goes.
You got the innie outie. That's why the
Innie
little
outie.
nub is sticking out.
It's not quite in, but it's not quite out.
And at one point it got
One side of it is in and one side of it is
the belly
out.
button is herniated and the stuff comes out. And at the end of it, it looks bruised. It looks gross. Like it coming completely out. But it's not as bad as Marin's. Marin's is really gross. Hers was big and it would make noise.
Ew. It would make noise.
It did. It made noise. Because it was so
What
big.
kind of noise?
Nope, you don't want me.
You go to put a shirt on her and it would push the belly button and you'd hear, and you're like,
That's
When
gross.
your own baby's sitting there crying, just be like, here, Avery.
pretty much.
We're hoping that's what he does.
No, he's gonna be like, Katie, I'm gonna need you to stop that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna need
no.
you to stop that.
Hey, when I worked at Child Time, it worked.
Yeah.
I'd pick them up, they'd start crying, I'm gonna need you to stop, and they'd look at me and be like, okay.
He's giving you the.
Did you have your hair out?
No, I washed
Just
it.
stink eye from the baby.
I guess I just haven't seen it down lately. It looks like it's shorter.
Roxanne, you want to cut my hair?
Can't cut your hair while you're pregnant.
Yeah, you can.
I thought that was a bad thing.
Dye
Even
your
then,
hair.
as long
Oh,
as you do
this-
it like well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can cut your hair for you. If you really want it cut.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that wives' tale.
I heard it
About coloring your
like
hair?
last month.
Cutting.
Oh,
Cutting your hair.
I never heard
I
that.
have all three, and they're, well, mine's
I cut my hair with all three, and they're oh.
Okay.
He always exposed to Houston, so.
This one time I went to work and I had a coffee, and I don't know, I had Starbucks or something. I was pregnant with him, and this one girl, this little 17-year-old girl, was like, "You're drinking coffee, you look pregnant." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I do every day. It's okay. You're not gonna die."
I'm also gonna eat fish for lunch and go home and smoke a doobie.
And then this
Really
friend of mine
from?
who's from Europe, she was like, "I don't understand this thing about not even coffee. In Europe, everything's fine. They smoke, they drink, everybody's
That's
I'm
not
sick
funny.
because you're drinking some coffee."
Is that funny?
No.
Yeah.
Uncle
He
Timmy's
actually got a little laugh
funny.
there. He does. He's almost laughing.
Oh,
Is that funny?
you trying. That's cute.
Yeah. Are you done laughing now? Because that's
Almost laughing.
We were
There's a noise there.
during diaper change the other day. We were tickling him from his belly all the way up to his neck, and he was like hissing, smiling real big, like.
Have you figured out how to? You can figure out how to laugh.
That's right.
I count that.
Oh, why are his pants so high?
He doesn't do the hold out thing yet.
Oh, now you want the baby.
Because he's smiling at him. Sit him on your leg right here. With his legs up.
You see, he only wants your baby when it's happy.
Hey, I'm here.
Let this be a life lesson.
He
If
doesn't
aliens
look at you when
invade,
you're holding him.
all they have to do is smile, and we'll be like, "Oh, welcome!" And they'll be like, "Choo choo choo choo, choo 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 choo
The
choo."
whole premise of Mars Attacks.
Wait a second.
There was a preface to Mars Attacks.
The movie Critters. You know, they look all cute and cuddly, and then all of a sudden they shoot spines and kill you, and then
Eyes turn
you
red.
rip all your meat
Goblins?
off your bones.
We're not goblins.
Those are some good movies.
They've got these toys now.
Gremlins.
Critters.
They've got these toys now that are like unicorns and bears, and they look cute, and you squeeze them, and they're like,
I love
Oh
those
my god,
things.
I want
their
that.
eyebrows turn.
And they're like, rah! I
They
want
look
one
all
of those.
angry. Nobody get one of those.
There's a really cute unicorn.
You're
So,
about to have one of these.
We have a full-length mirror in our house, and I hold him like this, where he's face forward, and he leans back on my chest. But when I walk up to the mirror, he's when he sees the other baby, he lifts up, puffs himself up, and then he'll get real close, and he'll go. "Goo."
Top that baby.
Are you territorial?
Lean up and headbutt that other baby.
That's fun.
See that every your purse. Okay, purse.
And that purse.
Say cousin? Yes.
How far are you?
I love seeing the world through Timmy's eyes.
It's hard. It's really
It's
hard.
so innocent some days.
What? What do you do?
He just asked
Are
if
they
babies were
cousins?
Oh.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
Your sister's baby and your baby are cousins.
Sometimes it's hard.
And your other sister's baby.
Sometimes it's really hard to figure it out.
Yeah, you have to think about it.
Through Timmy's, the world through Timmy's eyes, or just
No,
like
they're
the-
really.
But like Kiva is our cousin, and Kiva's kids are our second cousins, so they're like.
It also
second
makes
cousins to
Kiva's
our
parents your
babies?
second cousins.
It's weird.
No, Kiva's parents are our aunt.
Aunts and uncles.
But it also in the cousin line, it makes them their second cousins because then their cousins are your third cousins.
See, confusing. I don't know.
I'm done.
It really is.
I printed out a chart of all that for Joseph here a while back, but I was like,
Do you have a specified?
I do.
That's why you just do like I do. Just don't like your
Yeah,
family.
I refuse to go past
what?
cousins and aunts
he mostly
and
just
uncles.
chews on it. He doesn't
you
really
say?
suck on it that much.
What did he say?
Just don't like your family.
I don't know how.
Yeah, so that's, we couldn't use the one with the little animals yet because he does that, but then he also does this.
When we were at the reunion, she kept going, "Who's that?" I kept going, "I don't know."
I don't know who that is.
Who's that?
I don't know most of dad's side.
I don't know any of my cousins.
Are you pooping?
I'm sorry.
Well, I called her and then we talked to her on Mother's Day and she was like, I'll call you later.
Oh, so you talked to your mom on Wednesday?
Time to go.
See, the danger of not knowing who your cousins are is I have 2/3 cousins who didn't realize they were related, who then got married. Because her side of the family didn't keep track of that side of the family, and his side of the family didn't keep track of that side of the family, and they were third cousins to each other and then got married. And
At that point, though, does it really matter?
Yeah, that's
Third
legal,
cousins.
isn't
At
it?
least they were third.
It's
cousins.
legal,
I know
but it's
people
still-
that were first cousins that knew they were first cousins and still got married.
my great-grandmother's parents were first cousins, and my great-grandmother and her husband were second cousins. But that was normal back then. That was even preferred to marry someone that you knew your family could trust. And who can you trust more than kin?
I don't touch my can.
I want to marry my cousins though.
Back then, you know, that was a thing.
Also, then you'd have to travel further to find a wife if they weren't your family.
Bye, Houston. Bye, Aiden.
Bye.
Where's Laura?
She was asleep.
She did a lot today, so she stayed with grandma.
She was not.
They live with grandma.
I was gonna say, who's she with?
They live with grandma.
Why is all this broken?
Ask your mother.
Mother?
I
That
didn't
was
do
that was her chip bag.
I did not do that. You dumped tips in there. And
I
then
dumped
they
a
got
few
all,
little pieces in
They
there.
got all broken.
Once you salted it, it became your basket. That's her
One
chips.
chip.
Can I Why are you staring at me?
I really think it's because you're shiny.
He doesn't
My
want that
Chinese
ass
bring out a babysitter
He's
table,
got
and they say,
he's got your one dimple on the side.
you say that quite often.
Because it's cute.
But does he have my nose dimple?
You know, it seems more pronounced recently, your nose dimple.
Really?
That's cause
Is it because my face is getting fatter?
Yep.
Is that why?
Yep.
See, I don't see the fatter face, but I do see the more pronounced nose dimple.
I don't either, but yeah,
It's not fatter, it's
it's fatter
softer and
Fatter.
rounder.
with more fat.
Cheeks are
Softer and rounder and more fuller.
That is
What's the word for
added
this?
fat makes my skin look softer.
What's the word for when the body increases the production of lipid cells? What is this?
I'm glad you find my fat face funny.
That face funny.
He's He's just nodding away.
You're so cute.
He says, "Are you a baby too? You chubby like me."
Come here, let me bite you.
But you get to wear
I'll envy you.
shinies.
He likes to
So
shine.
smart.
Here's Timmy coming with his paltry try to make up for.
No, that's for Katie.
Oh, that's not even for you.
I got my shinies on.
That's from my mother.
Shiny. Up that baby.
I don't know the rest of the song, but sure.
Shiny. Oh yeah.
Fish are so stupid.
Shiny.
I go for the first thing that glitters.
Why not just give it to me?
Fish dinners. What?
That's the only song and the only part in that movie
I ripped
that
the bag, I'm
annoys
sorry.
the crap out of me.
Yeah.
And it was all three of theirs favorites.
No, no, I don't even like that song.
But you liked the song.
No,
No?
no.
Oh, well.
I like the guy that sings the song. It's Diaper.
Oh gosh. I only learned it because you hate it.
Tell her I said thank you.
A lot of the songs in that movie were hard to sing along with.
Yeah.
I like the guy that sings Shiny.
What movie were we talking
The crab or like the voice behind the crab?
The guy behind it.
Okay.
He
Like
has
the
a.
crowd or the voice behind it?
Well, it is a cartoon. I mean, you kind of have
I don't
to.
know who it is.
Moana.
It's the British guy that played the body of the big bad in that show that makes my brain hurt.
He also has a band with another British guy that's called Flight of the Conchords.
They have a cameo of that character in Florida.
Didn't he have more than one body?
He's also in What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
He's one of the vampires in What We Do in the Shadows. The chubby one who's like, "I'm just gonna fly there," and then he goes, "I didn't have the address."
His name is Jermaine. Well, Tamatoa hasn't always been this glam.
Lot can happen when you roll around.
Here you go.
When you rob a lamb, yes, a lot can happen. You can go from being the sidekick of Poseidon and trying to keep a little princess mermaid from going astray to becoming a giant treasure-seeking crab
He knows I
monster.
won't mind it as much.
Are you saying Sebastian?
Did he spit on you again?
Yeah, he's only spit on her today.
I'm saying Sebastian found a lamp and became that guy.
He's in a cave.
Different breeds of crab.
Nice.
When you rub a lamp, you can become anything.
We both know Aladdin takes place in
matter.
post-apocalyptic time. Whereas,
And when you rub a lamp,
How is Aladdin post-apocalyptic?
huh?
Yeah.
How is Aladdin
because
the
they
genie-
reference 19th century pop culture throughout the movie as if it's just part of their culture that they reference all the time.
Yeah, because I rub him and he kind of stops.
And he's drooling. Cheese on his hand.
There's a common thought that is
post-apocalyptic?
Yeah,
There you go.
that it takes place after the rest of the world has just been destroyed by whatever.
It's not the first time I've heard that.
So mad.
They started over with medieval times.
Well, technology is
I'm
technology.
reading,
It
I'm
will
reading
always
this
advance
series, and it's really fun. It's
in the same steps from beginning to
there's
end.
waves of magic, and then they go back to waves of tech. That's what they call it. Because the magic takes out technology, and then technology won't work. It's a fun series. I enjoy it.
Okay, Finnick, I need you to stop crying for a minute. Finnick, pay attention, brother. Okay,
I
so
have a furry.
the new podcast is out. Go listen to it. It's awesome. Well, I'm biased. It's part 1 of 3, a 3-part series.
Ooh.
We'll be in one scripture for the whole 3 parts. It's fun, or basing it off of one scripture for the whole 3 parts. So go listen to it, and then come be a part of the discussion either on one of the social medias where you can interact with us, which is Facebook, VContact, or what was that other one?
Facebook.
YouTube. No, you can't. You can't interact with us on Periscope. You can watch it on Periscope, but you can't interact. So go, study it, and then come be a part of the conversation, either live or on one of these social media venues. And we'll see you next week. Push the button. Now that button.